Oh well, hi guys. So just finished my work down here on Worthing Pier, and what a super night it is. So it's kind of like a mill pond really. You see the big wheel and the fun fair's coming back and setting up again. But what a beautiful sky that is. Amazing. So what we got tonight, we got a 3-hoop flapper, and we've got a 2-hoop flapper. I've got crab, the crab that I collected, if you remember. I've also got like sardine, and I've got a bit of squid. So a fair selection. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy just to be here catching whatever, and if not, yeah. And as you see, it's 20 past 8 at night. High tide's 10:30. The pier itself actually closes at 10 o'clock. Yeah, the gate's there, but I'm positioned close enough to the gates that I don't have a problem getting off of here quick. And if I want to, I can actually film there just at the side and cast out. So basically that's where I go fishing there for squid in the winter. But also now and again, just beside the gates, there's that little house there that gives you some shelter. And what I do is fish for white in there, again later on in the year. But yeah, super night, and more fishermen coming down, as you see, but only for a couple of hours, because this place will get locked up. And as you've seen from previous videos, it's actually been locked up with me on it. On the other side, yeah, but it's still busy. But a lot of people on the other side of the amusements. Obviously you've got the perch, you know, the eatery, and a lot of people fish on that. Yeah, and that's it. So lines are out, and it's just a waiting game. Let's see if we get a rattle or not. But once again, it's nice to be here. See you in a bit. So the tide here in Worthing, the tide flows from left to right, and so obviously if you're on this side of the pier, then when you cast out, inevitably the tide will take your line and whatever's on it over to this side. And obviously if you're not paying attention, like I don't pay attention as much as I should, it's going to get snagged. I always tie the rods off. It's quick release rubber I've got on here, and yeah, I can free them within seconds. It just gives me that extra couple of seconds to get to the rod before it gets dragged over. Unless it was a smooth hound or that, then the rod's gone for sure. But we can use the second, or I've got a third rod in the bag, and we can just we can use that to retrieve it, I'm sure. Anyway, hopefully it won't come to that. Hopefully we catch something. But I've heard about the Thames estuary. They're actually catching whiting just now, which is good. But we'll soon get sick of whiting, because everybody knows that they just strip the bait. They strip it off your line. And when you're buying squid, I think squid's about $6.50 for a bag. But yeah, well, the pier's busy, but the pier's always busy. It's a focal point for people from all over the world that come to Worthing. And there's a few people on the other side fishing. So a lot of folks will still be looking for some horse mackerel, I'm sure. Yeah, so they'll be looking for horse mackerel. So you see the lights, yeah? So I have a green light with me, and we might just pop that into the water. And the only reason I'll do that is to attract the bait fish. There's still lots of bream around here. So let's wait and see what happens. There you go, guys. So 25 minutes to 10. And they're going to close the gates, I'm afraid. So still got 2 rods out, nothing doing, but I put a green light down, get some bait fish coming in, and maybe we can get some bream, but just catch and release. You know, I've got enough fish in the freezer, but just catch and release. Bit of fun. a bit of fun after a hard few days at work. Still people on the pier. Of course, loading's lit up, yeah. But yeah, we'll see you in a bit, yeah. Oh well, that's a great shame. I blanked. I've been down for, it's 10 o'clock now, 7, half 8, about 2.5 hours, yeah. As I say, I've been working for the past couple of days. I'm off tomorrow, but I'm just going to stay indoors, and I might make up some rigs and what have you. Because I'm on for 6 days, so 6 12-hour shifts, so 72 hours, and then I'm off one day, then a further 72 hours, so I thought I'd come down, chuck out a couple of lines, but certainly when I'm doing long days, 12-hour shifts, I can never manage. However, thanks to everybody that's subscribed, all subscribers and new. I really appreciate it. It makes things worthwhile, you know. I know that I'm not the greatest fisherman in the world, and I know there's a few people with like nasty comments. If that's the case and you're going to be leaving nasties on the channel, I'm going to block you and I'm going to report you to YouTube. There's no need for it, you know. Go somewhere else and play, you know. And there's a few names that I've got in my head and that are local here in Worthing, so if you're not happy, go somewhere else, or 100% I'll block you and I will report you. Anyway, for those of you that have come across this channel, please subscribe, hit the comments button, and yeah, we'll see you in the next vlog. When that'll be, I'm not sure, but it will be soon. Sooner than I hope. See you in a bit. Bye now. Bye.